If you're thinking about buying the Garmin Venu 2, stop right there because I've got some truths you need to know first. This watch promises top-tier health tracking, a brilliant AMOLED display, and a battery life seemingly designed to last forever, up to 10 days in smartwatch mode, and 7 hours if you're using GPS with music. But here's what surprised me. Despite all these features, several hidden problems could seriously impact your experience. So before you spend a penny, let's dive deep and unpack what really makes the Garmin Venu 2 tick, and where it might just let you down. By the end, you'll know exactly if it's right for you or if you should keep scrolling. Ready? Let's go. First off, the Garmin Venu 2 looks impressive on paper. With a starting price of $169.99 and a solid 4.5-star rating on Amazon, it's easy to see why so many people are drawn to it. You get a vibrant AMOLED screen that easily competes with other smartwatches out there, making your notifications, workouts, and stats pop with color. Plus, it's available in 2 stylish colors to suit your taste, even if your style is strictly, "I hope it matches my gym sneakers." But style isn't everything, right? Here's where things get a little more complicated. The battery life is one of Garmin's biggest selling points. Up to 10 days in smartwatch mode sounds like a dream, right? But here's the catch. Use any of those advanced tracking features like GPS or music playback, and you're looking at closer to 7 hours max. That's not bad for GPS, but if you're planning a long hike with your favorite playlists pumped through Bluetooth headphones, you might find yourself scrambling for a charger halfway through, which, let's be honest, defeats the whole point of a portable smartwatch. And if you're the type to forget charging your gadgets, well, you'll probably end up with a very expensive wristband and less time tracking your fitness. Speaking of workouts, Garmin tries to cover every base with 25-plus built-in sports apps, including running, swimming, HIIT, yoga, and even golf. Because who isn't practicing their swing at 6 a.m.? You also get access to animated workouts and can even create your own through the Garmin Connect app, which is pretty cool. Plus, for runners, there's Garmin Coach, which offers free adaptive training plans to push you toward your next challenge. But here's a quick question. How often do you actually follow those workouts without looking at Instagram instead? If you're anything like me, the novelty wears off fast, and a smartwatch needs to keep you engaged without feeling like a second job. That's where Garmin's software comes into play, but I found it a bit clunky and slow at times. It's not the smoothest ride. Now, if you're an audiophile who loves phone-free music, you might enjoy that you can download up to 650 songs right onto the Garmin Venu 2, syncing playlists from Spotify, Amazon Music, or Deezer. However, a crucial note here is that you'll need a premium subscription for those services. So while it sounds great, it's not exactly free music. Plus, pairing wireless headphones is supported, but if you forgot yours at home, sorry, looks like you're stuck with the usual sweat soundtrack. Maybe it's Eye of the Tiger on repeat. Funny enough, this watch might be best for people who already have a pair of wireless earbuds or highly value independent music playback over ease of use. Now, what about those health features everyone raves about? Garmin crams the Venu 2 with health monitoring tools. Think heart rate tracking, sleep score, body battery energy levels, stress tracking, and even a health snapshot feature that tries to give you a quick read on overall well-being. Sounds like a dream for anyone serious about self-care or just curious enough to obsess over their every heartbeat. But here's the twist. Garmin is very clear that this device is an estimation and not a medical device. So if you're expecting doctor-level diagnostics, you're going to be disappointed. For those with medical concerns, this is a nice-to-have gadget, not a must-have lifesaver. It's more like having a slightly nerdy friend who follows you around reminding you to drink water and breathe deeply, but without the bedside manner. Safety features are another highlight. When paired with a compatible smartphone, the Venu 2 can send incident detection alerts, notifying your emergency contacts if you have a fall or other mishap during outdoor activities. Plus, Garmin Pay allows for contactless payments, with a supported bank and country, naturally. It's brilliant for runners or travelers who want to ditch their wallet, but fair warning. Accessibility depends heavily on your region and bank. Not everyone's going to get full benefit here, so check if your setup is compatible before expecting to buy your morning coffee from your wrist. At this point, you might be wondering, is the Garmin Venu 2 actually good? The answer is yes, but only for certain people and circumstances. If you want an all-around dependable health tracker that's stylish, offers decent battery life in smartwatch mode, and supports offline music, it's a solid pick for casual athletes, fitness enthusiasts, or anyone who wants to keep tabs on their wellness with some flair. But if you're expecting flawless software, doctor-level health data, or marathon-length battery life while watching Netflix on your wrist, well, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Now let's talk a little about user experience, because that's where many reviews start to hint at the problems. First, the watch is not the most intuitive when it comes to navigating menus. Switching between apps can sometimes be slow, and the touchscreen, while responsive, can misinterpret taps during sweaty workouts. For example, I once tried to pause my run, and instead, I accidentally skipped to a workout video, talk about awkward mid-sprint. Also, syncing with the Garmin Connect app can be hit or miss. It occasionally takes several attempts to upload your data properly. If you're the kind of person who wants things to just work, well, it might test your patience. And here's a little joke for you. Why did the Garmin user take their watch to the doctor? Because it kept telling them their heart rate was estimated. Okay, not the best, but at least Garmin is honest about the limitations. Another joke, because humor is our cardio. Why don't smartwatches ever tell secrets? Because they always keep everything on their wrist. Speaking of keeping things close, the Venu 2's bright AMOLED display is fantastic indoors and outdoors, but it does drain the battery faster if you bump up the brightness, a classic trade-off you'll have to manage. One subtle but annoying issue I noticed is the watch's size and weight. At first, the sleek design had me excited. It felt premium and eye-catching. However, after a few workouts and long days, it felt a bit bulky, especially compared to some lighter fitness bands. If you're someone who values a barely there feeling, this might take some getting used to. So yes, it's the smartwatch equivalent of that one friend who's stylish but insists on wearing boots in summer. Stylish, but maybe not practical. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people genuinely love the Garmin Venu 2. Its advanced fitness tracking combined with music capabilities and safety features make it an appealing package. Plus, the rapid charging is a lifesaver if you forgot to charge overnight. Just a few minutes plugged in and you're back in business. It's an all-rounded device that blends smartwatch functionality with a serious fitness tracker. Great for casual users and moderate athletes. But, and this is important, if you want perfection, you might want to consider other options or wait for Garmin to iron out some software quirks. So who exactly is the Garmin Venu 2 for? If you're a fitness enthusiast who enjoys multiple sports without the need for clinical accuracy, if you like the idea of tracking your sleep, stress, and energy levels without carrying your phone all the time, or if you want a watch that can play your top tunes during runs or workouts, then this is a watch worth considering. On the flip side, if you're a hardcore athlete looking for medical-grade metrics, or someone who values long battery life regardless of usage, then other models might serve you better. To sum up, Garmin Venu 2 presents a great value for its price point, $169.99 on Amazon, where it holds a solid 4.5-star rating. It offers a vibrant AMOLED display, a variety of workout apps, phone-free music playback, and a decent battery life that will keep you connected for days in smartwatch mode. However, its GPS plus music battery life is shorter than ideal. The software can be a bit clunky. Health monitoring is approximate, not precise, and some users might find it bulky or slow at times. Before I let you go, here's a final little joke and a gift. Why was the smartwatch always calm? Because it knew how to keep its seconds in check. And now, if you're ready to snag the Garmin Venu 2 for yourself, check the link in the description for the best price on Amazon. But act fast. Prices on these gadgets change quicker than a GPS recalculating your route. Remember, even with its flaws, this watch offers a lot of bang for your buck and can be a great companion on your health and fitness journey. If you found this honest review helpful, hit like. Subscribe for more real talk on the latest tech. And as always, leave your questions or experiences with the Garmin Venu 2 down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best smartwatch is the one that fits your lifestyle, not just your wallet. Stay healthy, stay active.